What's going on, y'all? There's one thing that I had to do. I had to stop trying to do everything for everybody. I had to stop trying to please everybody. People will come around you to get what they can get from you. And as soon as you give it to them, they're gone. Or if you're doing stuff for people and they don't give you the same energy in return back. So I had to teach myself how to just brush back from that and start taking care of myself. And once I started taking care of myself, I started to be able to focus and complete goals that I set for myself and started getting those goals done. And then of a period of time, man, I started pumping up around here and, started running into all these blessings and stuff. And life is just amazing right now. But family, what I'm trying to tell you is I wouldn't have gotten to this level that I am in right now if I would have continued to just help everybody with every problem they got themselves into. I had to learn how to stop and focus on myself and my family and our home life and make our home life peaceful and get our home life in alignment. You got to stop doing stuff for everybody because it's a lot of heartless people walking around here with cold hearts and they don't care. And at the end of the day, you're going to hurt yourself. They probably don't even realize what they do when they do the stuff to you. But we know because, if you're like me and you got a big heart and you're always trying to help everybody, then you're going to feel the same way. You're feeling this message. But if you're heartless, this message is not for you. But what we got to do, fam, you got to start taking care of yourself. Over the years, I was always there for people, helping everybody, getting everybody out of their jams, doing stuff for everybody. And I started coming up empty-handed. At the end of the day, I didn't have nothing. And I was like, man, this has got to stop. And it's hard to stop doing that once you get in the routine of doing that. As a starseed, we like to help and do stuff for people, but you got to learn, you got to pick and choose who you gotta help, and you're always led by God of who you got to help. Don't just go and do it for everybody, because if you help somebody because God told you to help somebody and they don't give you something in return, but God told you to do it, guess what? He's gonna bless you 100 times fold in what you did. So it's not like it's gonna be a loss, but sometimes we got to understand, you gotta hear his voice. Don't just go helping everybody. Don't do that, because like I say, at the end of the day, you're going to be empty-handed. And once I stop doing that, you're going to find a lot of your friends start dwindling away. You're going to find yourself lonely because your friends are going to dwindle away. So it's kind of good anyway. I talk to a lot of successful people throughout my journey, and they always say, man, we got a handful of friends, if that. So, yeah, you gain followers and, people all on social media, but at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's about keeping your peace, you know what I'm saying, and connecting with like-minded people. But you got to take care of yourself, especially in these times and these days. If they're not giving the same energy back to you, you got to cut people loose. It's hard. Even close people as family members, even close friends you grew up with for years, if they still stuck in the box doing the same thing that we used to do back in the day and haven't grown, haven't, educated ourselves to see what this is really like. What is this really like? What's really happening out here? Why are we really in this situation? And to better yourself, and they still comfortable with where they at, you got to let those people go. That's the only way you're going to climb out here. Some people are in your way. Some people are stopping you from getting to the next level in life. They stopping you. So God waiting for you to let those folks go so he can start blessing you in areas that you lacking in, elevating you to different circles and different people. It happened to me. I'm not just telling you this just to tell you. And it's a lonely, lonely, lonely journey. And stick with the ones that has the same energy. When you get around people, you should never get around people where you're frustrated and you angry because of, we're not on the same page with stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you get around good friends, because I got some good friends and some good people, man, we the same every time we go around each other. When we round each other, we in a good mood. And then when we exit each other, we in a good mood. Whatever they dealing with at their household or their business life, they don't bring it around me. And I don't bring what I'm going through around them. It's always a mutual. You know, we right here. But sometimes if you get around people and they sucking your energy and draining you and you don't get nothing out of it, you just keep going in a circle, you keep giving advice and all this, what you got to do to make changes. And when I'm, you know, trying to help everybody, when I did help everybody, I'm giving you leadership answers on leadership. I didn't just get called to run a town as a commissioner. So I see the big picture of every decision we got to make. It's not, I can't make a decision based on what I want and what I'm feeling. No, I got to make the decision based on the whole town, an affluent town is that. People are wealthy, got money, and I am making a decision on the best of my knowledge on my, with a group of other commissioners for the best of the whole town. So when I'm giving you an answer, I'm giving you an answer because I see the big picture. But a lot of people can't see the big picture. Again, some people see on turtle vision. You got to come up, have the giraffe vision on everything. You got to be 4 steps ahead of every move you make because it's all kind of challenges and setbacks in life. So you got to be 4 steps ahead. I'm playing chess out here, so it's hard when you're trying to give you vibing with somebody that's on a checkerboard playing level. When you out here trying to play chess, you using chess strategies when it come to life. That's how come I got to where I'm at today. You always got to have a chess strategy. If this go wrong or this go wrong, hey, I can move over here. If this go wrong and this go wrong, that's all right. I got these over here working over here. I'm not just you move, I move. You move, I move. No. You can't be doing that, especially in these times today. You got to do it. But you got to stop doing stuff for everybody. Take care of yourself. At the end of the day, you're going to go home empty-handed. I'm not just telling you this just to tell you this. I've already been through it in my life. And where I'm at right now, I refuse to go back down trying to be there for everybody and get everybody out of these situations and help everybody. You got to help yourself. You got to help yourself. It's a must. You can do it. If you tired of helping everybody and doing stuff for everybody, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, it's okay. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. But I had to do it. And if you stop doing it and your life got better, tell me about it. Tell me about it in this video. Because we all got to go through this. But just keep striving forward. Take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. Because guess what? If you keep helping everybody and doing everything for everybody, you'll be no good yourself. So you got to take care of yourself and stop trying to please everybody. And then if you're going to hang out with people, get around people where everything's going to be equal. We're bringing all good energy every time we're around each other. And that's the key. Much love and peace. I'm about to go ahead and mix some music. All right? Peace.